Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. In the headlines today, Maintenance and Services Awards presented to departments of Rourkela Steel Plant. First neurosurgery carried out at Ispat Postgraduate Institute and Super Speciality Hospital of Rourkela Steel Plant. 10-year-old boy gets new lease of life. A spectacular fashion show marks the 8th evening of Adi Mahotsav. And in our Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav series, today's personality is Dr. Nirupama Rath. Now the news in detail. In the annual performance review and award function of SAIL, Rourkela Steel Plant, organized at Gopabandhu Auditorium in 1st April 2022, Mr. Atanu Bhomik, Director in Charge, RSP, presented the Maintenance and Services Awards to service departments of different zones for their noteworthy contributions in their respective areas, which helped the plant to register its best ever performance in the last fiscal. In the Group 1 zone comprising Utilities and Services Departments, Refractories Engineering Services Department bagged the first prize, while the Water Management Department received the second prize. Similarly, in the Group 2 zone, categorized under Shop and Service Departments, Roll Shop was awarded with the first prize, while the second prize went to the Repair Shop Electrical. In the Group 3 zone, grouped as Repair Services Departments, Instrumentation Department bagged the first prize, while Computer and Information Technology Department received the second prize. In the newly added Group 4, consisting of Orissa Group of Mines, Bolani Ore Mines bagged the Maintenance and Service Award. It is worth mentioning here that Rourkela Steel Plant has set a series of records in the last fiscal year 21-22, with most of its unit of the plant surpassing ABP targets and setting new milestones. The enhanced production was ably supported by the service departments, which not only ensured the increased machine availability of the production units but also helped in improving the techno-economic parameters of the plant. The first neurosurgery was carried out successfully at the Ispat Postgraduate Institute and Super Speciality Hospital of Rourkela Steel Plant on 1st April 2022 on a 10-year-old boy. The patient, Aldev Nag, is now recovering quickly and will be discharged from the hospital very soon. It is worth mentioning here that Aldev, son of Mr. Gonda Nag from a nearby village, was admitted to the hospital on 31st March 2022 with head injury and fracture of left parietal bone with contusion. He had sustained the injury due to fall while playing. The child was very restless and hence immediately admitted under treatment of Dr. S.K. Patro, consultant neurosurgeon. After all the pre-operation investigation, both hospital administration and management decided to proceed with the surgery as suggested by the team of doctors comprising Dr. S.K. Patro, consultant neurosurgeon, Dr. Ayushman Satpathy, neurosurgeon, Dr. R.N. Mahapatro, neurosurgeon, Dr. Manoranjan Samantray, anesthesia, and Dr. Biplab Mishra, general surgeon. The doctors carried out the operation on 1st April 2022 with cranioplasty, constucectomy, duroplasty under general anesthesia. The condition of the patient improved after surgery and continues to be stable with the expert neurosurgical and nursing care. The sheer commitment and expertise of doctors of SSH has helped save the critically ill child who was battling for life. The family members of the patient are visibly overjoyed after stabilization of the child. Expressing profound gratitude to the treating doctors, his father said, "We had lost all hope, but it was all because of the doctors of SSH that our son has got a new life." On the occasion of World Health Day, that is 7th April 2022, Mr. Atanu Bhomik, Director in Charge, RSP, visited the hospital, interacted with doctors and discussed about the future plans of the hospital. He also met Aldev Nag, his parents, and another Indo patient of the hospital, Dr. B.K. Hota, CMO in charge, Dr. N.P. Sahu, CMO, and Mr. Swaroop Panigrehi, CGM, Hospital Administration, accompanied the DIC. It may be noted that the new Ispat Postgraduate Institute and Super Speciality Hospital of Rourkela is providing outdoor treatment facility in the specialized streams of cardiac science, neuroscience, and nephrology. 11 doctors and around 100 paramedical staffs are deployed in the hospital. The specialist doctors of the SSH along with the doctors from Ispat General Hospital are running the facilities from 9 am to 1 pm daily, excepting holidays. Plans are there to enhance the OPD timings for some of the departments in future. Large numbers of people are thronging the Adi Mahotsav 2022, the 10-day-long travel festival jointly organized by TRIFED and SAIL, Rourkela Steel Plant, to get a peek into the rich travel culture. Rourkelites are visiting the stalls in huge numbers and buying varieties of travel goods and enjoying the cultural extravaganza that is showcasing diverse travel culture. One striking aspect of the 8th evening, that is the evening of 6th April, was a spectacular travel fashion show that featured designs and clothes handcrafted by travel master craftsmen. Mr. Sia Mahapatra, CGM in charge MM and Marketing, RSP, was the chief guest of the cultural program. Expressing happiness over the organization of the grand festival in the city, Mr. Mahapatra said the fair reflects the unique cultural diversity of India. It gives great opportunity to the travel artisans to exhibit and sell various travel handicrafts, art, paintings, fabric, jewellery and much more. Mr. Rahul Roy, Regional Manager, TRIFED, felicitated the guest of the evening. SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant pays humble tributes to eminent personalities of the country while celebrating the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav to mark 75 years of Indian independence. The steel plant is presenting a series of special stories on the life of the famous personalities who have dedicated their lives for the society. Our today's personality is eminent doctor, freedom fighter, social activist and writer Dr. Nirupama Rath, who had breathed her last on today's date in the year 2011. Dr. Rath was born on 25th October 1925 at Chhatrapur, Ganjam. She studied MBBS at SCB Medical College and completed her higher studies in medicine from Kolkata and New Delhi. She was drawn to the freedom struggle from childhood and was deeply influenced by social activists Malati Chaudhary, Rama Devi, Bhagavati Charan Panigrahi and Anant Patnaik. She actively participated in the Quit India movement in 1942. Dr. Rath dedicated her life to social service and continued to serve people for more than 50 years. She was the founder president of Utkal Mahila Sammilani as well as the Working Women's Hostel at Cuttack. An obstetrician and gynecology of repute, she was the founder fellow of Indian Medical Association. Her literary pursuits won her widespread acclaim and she was accorded the Orissa Sahitya Akademi Samman in 2003. Her work Prasuti Vigyan has been taken in a textbook for nurses and midwives. Among her other works are Bharatiya Swadhinata Renari, Alibha Smriti and Abhula Anubhuti, Samajik Niryatana, Masala, Nari O Bicharyalaya, Diganta, Kanya and Shishu Sampada, among others. She was conferred with the Soviet Land Nehru Award in 1972, National Unity Award in 1993, along with other coveted ones as Suprativa and Chalapat Samman. That's all for today's news. Namaskar.